This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the hero of time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a foul wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought who had been sealed forever away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. Who became of the kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to guard boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. What is up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. A game that takes place only a few years after the events of Ocarina of Time, which is very, very crucial to the game's story, as you guys know. This is a very interesting one. It is looked upon as a bit of a black sheep of the series, mostly for its like open worldedness, but for another aspect as well. However, things are going to be handled a little bit differently here. While this game has now finally reached its 20-year anniversary, like Super Mario Sunshine, I'm going to be doing things different. As you can see, we are going to be tackling the HD version of Wind Waker, which is basically the same story, just in higher definition with new gimmicks and everything. Yes, this version is only 9 years old. It's only 9 years old and not the original one, like I already said, but I much prefer this one as this is the one that I actually grew up with and not the GameCube version. But I'm going to flip back and forth between the GameCube and the HD version. We're going to stick with the HD version first, but I'm going to point out differences in the other. And without further ado, I think it's finally time for us to begin our new journey. So let's get started. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Right off the bat, we have two options here. We could play with the Pro Controller, which if you're following along and you want to experience the joys of the GameCube, you can do this one. But we're not going to do that. I spent a good month trying to rig up a system in order to be able to do this. Then we're going to do things with the gamepad. And maybe the first one to welcome you all to Outset Island. This is it. This is where we begin our journey. Big brother! Goals flock to her. Odd. Big brother! Big brother! Is that really necessary? She's gone. Behind you! I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. That's who you are. You're Ariel, huh? You're our little sister. So do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Don't know, don't care. Big brother, it's your birthday. He only made the shock after I read the text. That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. Yeah, sure. Thanks for coming to find me, sis, even though I wanted to sleep in more. Sounds like my everyday normal life, really. Yes, we're finally beginning our adventure here on Outset Island with Link in his blue lobster shirt. Now, it doesn't have his green garb yet, but who knows? Maybe we'll get it soon. Who knows? But as you can see already, one of the main reasons why I wanted to do the Wind Waker HD version is because it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like if I look out that way, just look at all that. This awesome view, the lighting and everything, just everything on the horizon as you can see out there. Oh, it's so pretty. There's also another reason why it's related to the controls, but we'll deal with that later. Anyway, drop down. Ouch. Going over basic controls right here, I was thinking, control stick to move. We have a roll in this game, which is actually a lot more useful of a movement-based thing than in Ocarina of Time, which I really like. Right there, we use A to pick things up. The A button does not quite do everything. It's not like Mario 3D World, even though that was a future release. But it does like your basic actions. You can roll, you can interact with people and such. Unlike Mario, this doesn't have a jump button, so we go up to a ledge and we'll jump. I believe that kid is supposed to be a tutorial for that. There's quite a bit of money you can get here. As you can see, we have a yellow rupee and we got a blue rupee over there. Going over value of rupees here. Green is 5, green is 1, excuse me. Blues are 5, yellows are 10, reds are 20, purples are 50, and then we have silver rupees, which are 200, and then oranges are 200. I kind of went with those out of order, but I don't really care. Anyway, I'm taking a big swing right here to show that you can skip that guy up there, who's basically your lock-on interaction. We have Z targeting based combat in this game, as you can see. Burps included, according to me. You're gonna want to build up your money right here. It's a good idea you do so because it'll save you a lot of stress like later on in the game. Unfortunately, we can't get that yellow rupee yet. We need another item for it. But speaking of money, we also have ZR that we can use to crouch. We can go under here under our house, and doing so, we can actually get a cool little secret. Some people might save this for later, but it's available to you from the start. You don't need any special item for it. Go down here and we rob ourselves blind of our life savings by getting an orange rupee, which is worth 100 rupees. Now, the other reason why I want to start with the HD version is because the wallet you start off with this game will carry up to actually 500 rupees. If you're playing the original GameCube version, you start with 200. So you actually are able to not waste more rupees. It's a thing that Ocarina of Time is criticized for, is that rupees have literally no purpose in that game. They just give you tons and tons of rupees and nothing to spend it on except for like blue potions at the end of the game. It's really, really stupid the way that works like that. Now we have more pots, so we can once again rob our own house of our savings, even though pots are basically just RNG as to what they give you. A lot of them are rupees, sometimes they're useful stuff. I'm talking to you like you never played a Zelda game before, but how could you when this game is 20 years old? It's the same age as me. Get some more money right there. Can I get that blue rupee? Actually, I've never tried that. I've gotten it before with a different item. Can I get that right now? I'm getting all this stuff first when I'm completely avoiding our objective. No, I can't. Okay, I'll avoid that for now, and I'll go inside and finally see our grandmother, which is the whole reason our sister came to looking for us. Anyway, stepping on in, we get the typical house interior theme in typical Zelda games, which I really like. And oh, look at that! I'm causing us to go into debt even more by breaking all the dishes. Oh, I'm such a naughty boy. I think I tried to say dirty boy, but I ended up combining naughty and dirty in the same word. That is really weird. And over here, we have a picture of Link and Hyrule, which is really nice. Also just a picture of a flower bed. I legit thought that was just a spoiler for later in the game. But you can also see why I decided to go with the gamepad here is because if you choose to go with that, you have gyro controls in this game, which are much better than just a regular analog stick. I really like it for that reason. If you play with the Pro Controller, you don't get that benefit, unfortunately. Anyway, Grandma is nowhere down here, so I guess we'll climb the ladder and see if she's up here. Hey, Grandma! Hi. How'd you climb that ladder? I've been waiting for you, Link. Link! Try these on. Well, I like my shirt the way it is. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Yay, I got a thing. I love his face right there. They might look a little bit warm for this weather. Hey, they're sparkly! At least they'll make me sparkly and warm. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You don't have to wear them for a day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. I don't know if I can be. In the olden days, this is when boys were finally considered to be men. So just like Pokemon logic, we are a grown man at the age of just turning into a teen. I don't really get it, even though really teen years was when you turn 13 and not like 10 or 11, unlike those games. Anyway, she mentioned swordplay and the family shield and such, but I didn't really want to focus on that. It can relate to this kid a lot, not wanting to wear these clothes, doesn't really like them. As cool as they look, yeah. Anyway, she's gonna invite the whole town over for her birthday party, and okay, we'll not get a cake, but she's going to make our favorite soup. Well, good enough, I suppose. I usually will stick with a pie for Christmas, for birthday parties, really. And we got our pictures up here. A nice one of Hyrule, the whole family, and our grandmother. Unfortunately, we can't get that shield yet. What is it, Link? So we gotta go back and get our young sister once again. So we're getting kind of the runaround here, and apparently the dishes they're magical. They come back on their own. Anyway, Grandma mentioned something about Orca and wanting to him being the only one who knows about swordplay. No, don't listen to her yet. It's not important right now. Actually, we can't do it yet. That's gonna be for a little bit later. The main objective right now is to go find our little baby sister, of course. Like I already said. Anyway, just keep rolling. It's kind of sad. It's kind of satisfying to do it as well. I don't know if you're actually faster as a result. Maybe I could like time them off screen or something, but it feels faster. Like you just get a brief burst of speed, and you can continue doing it because Link doesn't like stop his momentum like in Ocarina of Time. What does this say? Watchtower and the Forest of Fairies. Okay, cool. I never actually read that sign before. I just happen to know where to go due to past playthroughs and such. So I discovered something new. Hooray! What is this? Am I playing Earthbound? Where everyone is worth talking to and you'll learn something? I kind of find that with games now that I'm doing them like for video purposes. And go away, seagulls! I don't know how annoying you are, but I bet you're pretty annoying down south. Holy big brother! Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. Are you coming on to me, Ariel? What is wrong with you? I guess they're pretty neat though. Thanks. So anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and just hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Yeah, I don't know if I want it if you're already coming on to me like that. Happy birthday! Oh, never mind. We get her telescope. It's Sister's most precious belonging. Even though the only required moment is literally for using it for 5 seconds in the game. And this gets into the other, so do you like it? Like a special gift because I'm my big brother, you're lucky. Let's try it now. Try looking at the house from here. This is the other reason why I wanted to go with the HD version. Item use is very quick and very responsive. I really like it. How you can just drag things up and onto your menu. It's kind of like Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, but not really at the same time. Now this is kind of an optional item. Some people might use it as a placeholder, but it has its valuable uses. Its one required use is right here. So again, we have gyro controls right here, as you can see. We can just generally look around with the stick, and you'd have to do that if you're playing on GameCube or Pro Controller. And we can also zoom in. So I'll zoom into the red post box. And come on. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, just aim up for a bit. Zoom into the red post box, and the postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Just kind of fly away, but can't. Must be a chicken. Look up in the sky! Well, that was the thing that just happened. Anyway, now it is up to us as the new island hero. Ouch. Now that we have become of age and are wearing the garb, we must now go after that girl. It is our prime duty to rescue her. We must be the man ourselves. We'll take our telescope and we'll go there and we will save her. Let's do this. Never mind. Foliage is my enemy. I guess now I know how Batman feels trying to fight poison ivy. But anyway, trees are blocking our way, so we got to go find a sword. This is your cue to go find the sword from Orca and do things like that. By the way, right here are you'll find like these little pigs right here. There's a lady who's looking for them on the island, and if you return I think 4 pigs to her, she will give you 20 rupees as a reward. It's a good money making early on. Yeah, you're the tutorial to talk to you. I'll just do that real quick. You're a smart one. Yep, just Z target and everything. Yeah, whatever. So that's the basic things of that. The money making thing is okay if you really want to go for it, but there's plenty of good ways to make money later on. Anyway, we want to talk to him and get ourselves a sword. What is the matter, Link? You have an urgent look on you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I expect it's no laughing matter. I don't know. It was some giant bird who was carrying a girl. I guess we have to learn the ways of the sword from the old master. This is your sword tutorial. Something that was removed from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And we have the horizontal slice here. We want to face him and then press B. Do not lock on because that is a horizontal slice that we're doing right here. And if you lock on, that we'll get into that later. Don't touch the control stick either because it'll mess up. Anyway, vertical slice, same deal. Z target and press B, but don't touch the control stick. And that is your vertical slice. Unlike games like Skyward Sword, you don't have to worry about different sword slashes. Anyway, we have thrust right here, which is actually touching the control stick. Something you're going to see a hell of a lot here. If you do things wrong, he'll basically like hit you and be all like, you're sack. And now we have the spin attack, which is rotate the control stick and press B, or we can hold down B and then do like that for a spin attack. And then next we have a parry attack or counter attacking. When you see the reaction command, press A. He will do one of 2 combo or counter attack moves. He has rolling behind or he has jump above, which later got attacks that were reused in Twilight Princess. And next we have jump attack, the standard attack, the standard typical attack that does a lot of damage. Unlike also Twilight Princess. But anyway, that is the basic level of combat right here. There's more to it than what we know for now. So we can take it as part of our own. We got the hero sword. You don't want the kind old man who trusts you let it down. Pfft, we're not gonna let him down. We're gonna kill lots of stuff with this thing. We have now learned the ways of die from the old master. And as your reward, I'm gonna smash your pots. Ha ha! I think these are like training fodder for, using the sword, because they're not dropping anything. No rupees, no nothing. Not gonna spoil what other drops can drop from pots because it's all completely random. Now you think you had meant to go and get the sword, get your shield as well, like your, your family shield from your grandma. But it actually doesn't manipulate like that. You're actually scripted to go get it later. A real technical only says you need a way to defend yourself that only includes the sword, doesn't include the shield at all. What is this, Pokemon? Modern day Pokemon at least. So you have to go up here without a shield. It's not that terrible. The shield really doesn't really serve much purpose here. It's just your basics to, get yourself used to the sword without being in and out of tutorials, which is really, really nice. Let's see, what does this say? No entry! The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. Oh no, a bridge. Well, sucks for them because we need to get in there. So there better be a shortcut or something else there. This is the unfortunate thing. I guess this is why they blocked the path, because you don't get the awesome music anymore, which really, really sucks. What are you talking about? The bridge looks fine. Fairy fountain sight ahead increases your fortune. Well, that sounds cool. We can go get rich off of that. Wow, that's a great reason to close out the road because you have one missing board. To be fair, that'd probably save on production time, save a few rupees on whoever built that bridge. But I don't really get it. It's just Nintendo logic. Staple of the games, really. There she is. She's a woman with a knife. Oh no. This game should have had a higher rating for that. Anyway, this is your typical tutorial area right here. We have, just like some foliage we can cut down. Very satisfying to do. You can find, that's your typical way of finding resources and such. This is your, like I said, your tutorial for not only the sword, but also just like climbing around and such. And this is why I didn't want to bother with the pigs, because we can get a red rupee for free, not have to put in some dirty work. And we have our first enemy right here. This is a bokoblin. These are the typical Goomba enemies that you're going to be seeing a lot of in this game here. They're very simple enemies. However, they don't die with just like one combo attack. They actually do take a few sword slashes like that. Now, I definitely like the way that enemies die in this game, how they poof into that instead of just like disintegrating or whatever, or turning into blue fire like some enemies. Anyways, it's pretty cool. The only downside with this is that you don't have a partner with you to actually identify enemies. I had to go online and look up the enemy name of, all of them. What does this say? This is the fairy fountain site. The spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease years' weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the fountain of the fortune goddess. Well, we can't exactly do anything without that. Use the telescope. Damn it, I thought if we looked at it long enough, it'd shatter its rock. It sounded weird. All right, we come in here and we see the girls there, but we see two more bokoblins are being carried by, I think those are just called like giant birds. I thought they had a different name, but turns out no. I'm attacking you with a telescope. It didn't work. All right, fine. We'll use the actual sword. The ways of die is what we must use to take out the bokoblins and save the girl. We must get the girl for ourselves. You can't have her. Taken out. Just like that. And that battle was so intense that this girl decided to wake up. Didn't hear the struggle between the fight. You're supposed to catch her, that's how cartoons work, right? Ouch. Wow, what's that get up? Well, whatever. So where am I? I don't know, some pleasant island, really. Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Ha! I love this guy already. Miss Pistachio! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought sure you died. Summit? That bird dropped me on top of a mountain. Well, what'd you think, Summit Man? Well, that wasn't nice of it. What, did you want to be dropped closer to sea level, make a farther drop? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go! Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. Yeah, but miss, what about the boy? Don't worry about him, come on. Damn, she's your boss? Okay, I guess don't have to worry about her anymore. Hi, big brother! Aw, how nice. She's gonna come see ya. She made her way all the way up here. Thanks to us slashing down the trees. And she's walking over. Who's to bet that she can't make it over that one board gap? That works too. Dumbass. Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Gotta love the look of epic failure on his face. What? You want to come with us on a ship? Yeah, please. Do you understand what we're asking? We're pirates, you know, pirates! The terror of the seas! What do we get out of bringing some helpless kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get, a headache! I know how I must feel with your sister being kidnapped and all, but that really doesn't have anything to do with us, now does it? I can't speak apparently. And how do you figure that? Oh, the postman's giving you crap for that. Whoa there, just who are you? Where do you think you get off butting in someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad parents had come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't you heard of the word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours having been kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the poor bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. You're getting told by a post office worker. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped you and Link's sister has made it foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress sounds like our next destination to go to. So what are you gonna do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help, now would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Yes, you did, because you were bickering with a post office worker. You know, can't get there with that cheap little shield, could use a shield. If you come back with something like that, then we'll stow you away on our ship. Once we leave, won't be coming back for a while, so you better say your goodbye to family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Well, I don't know if I want to get weepy-eyed and homesick on her necessarily, but I guess we have time to squeeze this in. I'll go grab the shield. So this is also your opportunity that you can grab this yellow rupee over here for a grand total of, so far what I've gotten, 155 rupees. I could have made it 175 by going up and rallying all the pigs, but not really worth it. Anyway, we got to get going, so we got to go find the shield. Actually, what do you say? Link, I thought I heard Aurel's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? Believe all you want, lady, but yeah, I'm about to embark. So I'm leaving this island vulnerable while I go off and try to rescue my family. How will they survive without me? Anyway, Grandma! I need that shield. What is it, Link? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Aurel? Is she still playing outside with the girls? Sorry, can't talk, Grandma. I need the shield. Link. Is this what you're looking for? Damn it, Grandma! Knew you'd be the one to take it. Take it with you. Never mind everything they said, we got the hero shield! Hold ZR to defend. I guess it is true. Aurel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? See anything else? Oh, Aurel. Well, we get the sad music every time we come here, but... Sorry, Grandma, but we have to leave. We're going to rescue her. We will bring her back. Mark my words. Sucks too, because the normal house interior is a pretty good theme, but unfortunately moments like that, it just ruins it all. There is another ship, but we're not going to deal with that later, despite the fact that we have money. Anyway, what are the little flunkies that say? Hey, Shrimpet, are you going to be our new pirate swabby? Because any new swabby reports to me. Yes, this means I don't have to wash all the pirates' dirty underpants anymore. Ew. They got away with that in the Zelda game? What do you say? She can't be serious. What is she thinking, bringing a shrimp like you on board? Talk about the joke. Boy, Miss Tetra's impulsive nature sure has a way of landing us in hot water. Shrimp, if you're going to sail on a pirate ship, you better be prepared to become a pirate, yeah? Because if you get scared and start begging and crying at us to let you off the ship somewhere, then you're guaranteed to end up as shark bait. Hoo-ha! Shark bait! Hoo-ha! Hey, what do you say? This is a terrible situation, Link. I'm truly sorry. Unfortunately, I can't go in your stead, but if anything happens, please come to my island. I will do what I can to aid you. Can you tell us what that island is? Now you're gonna be a cheapskate. Anyway, Tetra! That's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? You didn't get splinters and cry? Are you sure you're not gonna get splinters and cry with your knife, woman? Anyway, let's set off! Everyone's wishing us goodbye. But there's one person we don't see. Not Orca! She's all the way out there. Along with the blue rupee that I missed. I'll miss you, blue rupee! I'll come back for ya! How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Look who's telling you. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. I'm not a rock, you know. There's still time, you know. Are you sure you shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Thanks, but no thanks. I'll be back for that blue rupee. Mark my words. Anyway, we are now on the boat. Listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I told Nico to look for you. So you'd better report below deck and ask him what you should be doing. Ew, what do you say on the ship again? Into the big blue, boys. Turn the ship forward to starboard. We're head to the northern seas. Listen, Shrimp, you're really creeping me out standing there like that. So quit it, yaw. Stand out of my way. Way out of my way. Go down below and find Nico. So they're basically telling us our objective. What do you say? That Nico didn't make out half bad. With you being a swabby and all. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'm no swabby on the ship. I'm a passenger. Don't disobey him. You're just giving me a ride to go with you. Anyways, we embark here. The sun is setting. You know, I'm curious about something. Yeah, whatever. How far have we already sailed? Good God. We have gulls flying all around us, but we're supposed to sail pretty far. That's already almost twilight. Wow. Or no, it is twilight. I'm thinking of dusk. Anyway, below deck here. Hey, what do you say? Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't even think about it. Screw you, own it anyway. You're probably wondering why we treat young Miss Tetra with so much respect when she clearly is so much younger than us, aren't you now? I won't go saying this in a very loud voice, well, she may look young. Miss Tetra's actually 35! Ha! That's merely a joke, Shrimpy. I suppose it was the chance we lost our last miss when Miss Tetra was still young. Ooh, fate is cruel, she is. That's why Miss Tetra took over so young. She owes it to her predecessor. Everyone's come to respect her for that, for coping with so much at such an age. Respect has nothing to do with how many years you've been on the earth, but you're probably too young to understand that. Or you're too stupid to understand that. You're just saying the same thing. I thought if I continue talking to you, you'd be able to let me in like Paper Mario. But no, this ain't no Paper Mario, unfortunately. So nowhere else to go besides below deck. Yeah, we talked to you as well. Ahoy there, Swabby! As of today, I'm no Swabby on this ship. I'm a passenger. You're just taking me to the Forsaken Fortress, and then you're just gonna discard of me. It's like I know how these games work. Anyway, gonna be doing another tutorial right here with these switches. We step on the switches by pressing up on the stick or just walking into it. And this raises platforms up, and he's gonna tell us the fundamentals about auto jumping, which we've already tackled this, so not really much to see here. I'm just gonna go and skip the text right here, skip the text. And he's gonna talk to us about the fundamentals of swinging right here, which we press up and down on the stick naturally. We press A to let go at the right moment, but there's something he doesn't mention as well. So we try to get from the start to the beginning over there, and we have to do it in the time limit because these platforms will go back down. He's magically over there for some reason. Why? I don't know. 1 year before you get good enough to make it all the way here. 1 year full of bumps and bruises. If we do it faster, it will reward us. All right, you're on. He's talking crap to us. Good start. Really good start right there. Yeah, shut up. He's talking about the other controls right there, how we can turn left and right with the stick. We can also, the important thing was stopping with ZR, or it'd be R if you're playing on GameCube. So we grab this, we want to press R to stop. We can take a bit of a shortcut here, right here. And then we let go of R and we can start swinging again, just like this. I should mention there's another switch by the ladder, which will cause the platforms to go back down again. And we're gonna swing again, because if you just continue to jump, you might not make it. All right, so align ourselves again, and uh-oh. Damn it! I thought I'd be able to do it one try. Anyway, now I can properly show off the switch. I thought I was gonna do it one try that I didn't need to. But basically, we press this switch to reset the timer on all these platforms. Anyway, let's try it again. Ha-ha! All right, now screwing up where I left off. And now I have a lot more time because I didn't fall down again. Get over there, and then this one's basically just missed the rope. Wow, I don't think he was not lying when he said it would take 1 year full of bumps and bruises. Anyway, reset the platforms. And jump over the last one. We made it. How do you think now? It didn't take me a year. It took me 10 minutes probably. We are going to become the underling of some bucktooth guy wearing a bandana on his head who is the lowest of all swabbies. Like I said, we're no pirate on this ship. We're just a passenger. They're just taking us to where it is we need to go. Anyway, he's just going to walk aside and quickly run over and... Oh, no, never mind. It's not this yet. But we get some of their treasure. We are looting from pirates. We get the spoils bag. We can keep some very handy treasures in this. It can hold up to 8 kinds of treasure. Link, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Well, that's our cue to go back up. Let's do it. We must go rescue our sister. We've come so far as to not give up now. Let's do this. Anyway, we're going back up. Stairs are annoying in this game because you can't roll up them, which is really, really stupid. Anyway, let's get out. Let's go rescue our sister. And it's suddenly nighttime out. Come on. Hey, I'm up here. Haha, whatever. I'm up. Let's get up. All right. Now, Tetra, where is the so-called Forsaken Fortress, huh? Woo. There it is. Over there. What were you doing with Nico? And why should you care? You don't have any business with that. Yeah, whatever. Don't tell me to play some stupid game for treasure, were you? You don't know that. Well, whatever. Hey, I got up with scot-free. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed island known as the Forsaken Fortress. It definitely looks like a fortress. I don't know about the Forsaken part. I'm kidding. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to belong to a hideout of a no-good group of pirates that we used to compete with. But they're just small time. Now the place looks pretty dangerous. Oh, I knew it. Look. Wait, what is it? I was looking at the bird. Over there, by that window. A reel is a seagull magnet. It's a good thing, too, because I wouldn't know where to go from that. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock around like that before? That's what she said. I bet you have any place that's where you got your sister locked up. Because she is a magnet for seagulls. It's really tight guarded, and we won't be able to get our giant ships in there, unfortunately. Now, I love this plan right here that she has. Tetra is just awesome in this game. Check this out. This is her plan. Somehow tied you up in a barrel that you didn't notice and is going to launch you off of a catapult. How is that not awesome? Look, don't struggle. Bow chicka bow, that's what she said. If you really want to do this, dangerous place like this is the only way to do it, trust me. We powers do this all the time. Don't worry about it, it's a piece of cake. Excuse my burp there. Is everything ready? Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Never you fear, kid. We're gonna launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Fire! I like how those guns are just waving goodbye.